Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is FitSussie. If this is your first video, welcome. If you have been subscribed, welcome back, and I'm happy you're here. So today's topic is we're going to be talking about nutrition facts. Super important to read nutrition facts and know what you're reading. I know a lot of people have no idea, so I'm going to show you guys why it's really important to know a little bit more about calories and macros, because I know you guys always hear me say, like, you know, track your calories if it fits your macros and stuff like that, and you probably don't know what the heck I'm talking about. So this video is for that, to show you guys, and I brought a few examples here to show you guys. Before I start, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to have you as my subscriber. And without further ado, let's get started. So we're gonna start with oatmeal. This is oatmeal. If you haven't met oatmeal, this is it. Oats is a really good option for breakfast. It's recommended because it's whole grains and all that, but let me show you guys the nutrition facts and how to read them. So first, you have to watch out for the serving size, okay? It says 140 calories. I don't know if you think that all this is 140 calories, but it's not. It would be great. So one serving is half a cup. That's one serving of oatmeal. That's what's recommended. Everybody eats different amounts. So I focus on when I read nutrition facts is fat, carbohydrates, and protein. These are the main macronutrients. So for example, this has 2.5 fat. Okay, not bad. It has 27 grams of carbohydrates, but it is complex carbs, meaning it's whole grain, so it's not going to spike your insulin. And 5 grams of protein, which is pretty good. It has 4 grams of fiber. That's something else I look at, just because fiber is really important. You have to make sure you're eating fiber throughout the day, from veggies, from like oatmeal and stuff like that. This is a great option. I know half a cup doesn't seem like a lot, but once you cook it, it's gonna be pretty good. Obviously, if you add like unnecessary things like sugar and milk and all these things, like Mexicans like to add sugar to everything and make everything healthy. Everything that's healthy and nutritious is unhealthy, unfortunately, because my mom used to cook oatmeal with sugar and milk, and it took away all the healthiness from it, you know. So you have to be careful. The way I like to cook it is just almond milk, a little bit of stevia. I like to add some blueberries or banana or peanut butter, and it's really amazing and delicious. Sometimes I add like protein powder just to add more protein to it if I'm not gonna have any egg whites on the side or anything. But that's the nutrition facts for this. So another thing that I'm gonna show you guys is a protein bar. This is just one of my favorite ones. This is a Power Crunch bar. I'm not sponsored, but I would love to. Power Crunch, if you want to sponsor me. So this one says, I know it's a little bit higher in fat. I already like know the macros from the top of my head just because I always eat it. But this one's obviously one serving, so serving size is 1 cookie. Be careful with that, okay? Make sure you read the serving size. There's some cookies from Lenny and Larry's, like vegan big cookies. They're pretty good, but if you pay attention, if you've never paid attention and you eat those cookies, half a cookie is the calories. I think it's like 200 calories, but it says serving size half of the cookie. I don't know what they do that. I don't know who's gonna eat half of a cookie. I personally am not. If it's already open, the package is open, I'm gonna eat the whole cookie. So that's why I try to stay away from that, because the cookie is not even that big and it doesn't really satisfy me, and it's just too high in calorie for me, so I'll just skip that. But this one's pretty good, actually. So this one's 12 grams of fat. Like I told you guys, it's a little bit higher in fat. It's only 10 grams of protein, which is pretty low for a protein bar, and it's 13 grams of protein, which is pretty low. There's protein bars that have more protein, and only 1 gram of fibers. But these are pretty good when I have a sweet tooth. I love eating these with like coffee or with like almond milk. Super good. I also like to crumble these like on top of yogurts and stuff. So yeah, that's another thing that I want to show you guys. And then bread. You guys always ask me what type of bread to eat and, you know, options. And if you've seen my full days of eating videos, you know, and I love this bread. It's from Oasis. I buy these at Sprouts, and I bought it at Grocery Outlet. That's the only 2 places I find it. You're not gonna find this at Walmart. So this one's Sprouted wheat. I know it says keto, but it's just because it's low carb. I'm not keto, but I love eating this bread because for me it's more about the volume of the food. Like I know there's some breads that are like 110 calories per slice. I can't do that because I'd rather have 3 of these slices than 1 of those. You know what I mean? Like it's volume. I see more food and I think I'm eating more. So that's why I always choose lower calorie foods to feel like I'm eating more. I guess those I like to add avocado for avocado toast, or like cream cheese with some blueberries. And yeah, that's my favorite thing to eat. So this one is whole grain. Again, you gotta be careful with those breads that claim to be whole wheat, because they're literally just white bread painted brown. So that's why I tell you guys, read the ingredients, make sure you know it says whole grain. This one, the first ingredients is sprouted organically grown wheat. Okay, so be careful with that. And again, you don't have to cut bread if that's something that you enjoy. Don't cut it out, because you're just gonna crave it so much all the time, and then just one day you're gonna say, I can't do this, I'm tired of this, I need my bread. So just switch to healthier options. Obviously don't have like 5 slices a day just because it's whole grain. You gotta limit yourself to that's bread. Another thing I want to talk about is cereal. Cereal is super easy to overeat. I'm gonna show you guys why. So this is an example. It's a Lucky Charms cereal. This one's for 3/4 of a cup. It's not even 1 cup. 3/4 of a cup is 100 calories without milk, and is 1 gram of fat, 23 carb, and 1 protein. Okay, from those 23 carbs, 10 grams are from sugar. You have to be careful with added sugar. Always check your whatever you're eating, because sugar is not great. The more sugar you eat, the more you're gonna crave it. The reason why I don't recommend this for breakfast or as a snack or whatever, or for nothing, is because cereal really doesn't do anything for me. I consider it empty calories, because you're eating calories, but it's not giving you any nutrition to you, you know, like it's not giving you any protein. It's carbs from sugar. Like for example, the ingredients are whole grain corn. That's the first ingredient. The second ingredient is sugar. So you have to be careful with that. If the second ingredient is sugar, that means it's a no-no. I understand, you know, sometimes we have cravings, you know, around Shark Week. If you don't know what Shark Week is period. La comadre, cuando llegue la comadre, okay, you know, I'm human. I crave things like this sometimes, but I stick to the serving. I'm not gonna have a big bowl of cereal just because I'm on my period. You don't have to take advantage of food either. So this is what 2/3 of a cup looks like. Nobody eats this, okay? Maybe like a toddler, but I remember when I was young, I would eat like 4 of these servings, and that was easily like 400 calories. So there, I just wasted 400 calories. I ate 40 grams of sugar and something that didn't even get me full, something that I still was hungry, and it was no nutritional value. That was like 60 carbs. So you gotta be smart and think, do I really want this for breakfast? Like, even though I know it's not giving me any protein or anything in nutrition, or do I want to make like a big breakfast and get satisfied for less calories? That's how I think about food. I think about, you have to make common sense choices. A lot of people ask me like, I don't know what to eat, like, and honestly, eating healthy is really simple. You just have to eat real food, and that's all. It's really simple. Real food that's grown, whole grains, lean proteins. It's not that hard. We have to think that this is the only body we get. We have to take care of it, and it's our only opportunity. You know, you have to love yourself enough to make good choices, to not let yourself go. Another question I always get: how do I stay motivated, and how do I have the willpower to eat all these things? First, don't buy things like this if you don't have willpower. Me, thank God, I have willpower, and I can have this around my house. I have this here because my boyfriend likes cereal and he comes over sometimes. But I can truly say that I don't go and eat this escondidas, like hide eating this because I don't want anyone to know that I'm eating this, you know. Because me, when I have a sweet tooth, I'd rather go for a protein bar and coffee, or like a yogurt bowl with fruit, or a protein shake, than go to cereal, because that's just what I got my body used to, and that's what my body craves, and I feel good after. I don't feel like there's like, oh my god, why did I eat that? Like, it was not necessary. Before you eat something, just think, is this really worth it? Like, what am I getting out of this? That's how I think about it. And I think about my health, and I think about me going to the gym and working out so hard, and then just coming to eat this, you know. You have to respect your body, respect yourself, to give it good things, to feed it healthy, nutritious things. And I always recommend, please, when you go shopping, check what you're buying. It's really important to know, to have knowledge, and to educate yourself about what you're eating and putting into your body. So, and also, if you have little ones, they follow your steps. They are looking up to you. You're the role model. So you have to give them a good example, and show them, you know, that you have to take care of your body, and this is the only life you get, so you have to make the best. Okay, these are a few examples, and those are the main macronutrients that I focus on. But fat is really necessary. A lot of people think, oh, I'm gonna go low fat because, you know, I'm trying to lose weight. We need fat, but we need the healthy fat. We don't need all that saturated fat that's on fried food and fast food. We need good healthy fats like avocado, peanut butter, nuts, olive oil, all those things. And carbs becomes glycogen, which give us energy to go through our day, to work out. It gives you the good amount of energy you need. Obviously, eating the good carbs. And protein, well, protein is to fuel your body, to grow muscle, to maintain your muscle, to feed your muscle. And protein is just really good for you. It makes you feel fuller. And another tip I want to give you guys is to find alternatives. If you're craving something, for example, I made cereal out of a protein bar, the Quest protein bar, and I'm gonna link the video here too so you guys can see and try to make it, and it's really good. And I know it's a processed food and know the protein bar is processed, but at least I know I'm getting some protein in that cereal, not like the cereal that has all sugar and it's just pointless, you know. If you guys would like more ideas of what I eat in a day, I have a lot of full day of eating videos. I'm gonna link them below. And if you want to know how I lost 100 pounds, I'm gonna also link it down below. And I hope you guys put this to practice and share your family members that reading nutrition facts is really important. And also, like this video if you like me to make this in a Spanish version with more examples. I know there's a lot of Mexicans or Latinos, Hispanics that need help, that have no idea what to buy or what to eat, or about nutrition facts or protein and carbs and fat. Subscribe if you haven't, and remember to do what's right, not what's easy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.